Success is in my arm reach. They downplay my accomplishments, it's written in the concrete. My stones is VVS, look like they fresh about the laundry. The way they soaking wet gon' make a mess of a tsunami. The Fetty hit the streets, it turn the fiends and Nazi zombies. I'm staying out the way, toes in the sand, heading to palm trees. My mind is on another level, way beyond the 5D. You dummy, they killing you with that 5G. You won't never see me crying.
Hey guys, this what if is what if Naruto learned. Well, actually, it's not gonna be that. What if Naruto learned his Uzumaki and Namikaze heritage? I like that title. I love that title actually, and so, or had his Uzumaki and Namikaze heritage. Now that's a fire. That's fire. Oh my gosh, that's so fire. Well, anyways, let's get into the story. Minato Namikaze, after he sealed the Nine Toes, he has minutes to like do what he wants to say and say what he wants to say to Naruto, as Naruto's mother is well speaking. This is this is this is what Minato wants to do. He worries that the village will treat Naruto bad. His hope at first was he's not feeling too confident about that, or how the Leaf people of the Leaf will treat Naruto. And so he decides to write something down. When the Hokage is dying, they can put out a final order of what they want to happen, and that order gets fulfilled as it's their final order as the Hokage of the Leaf. And Minato Namikaze, knowing that he's going to die, writes his final order. I want Naruto Uzumaki. Or I, Minato Namikaze, give Naruto Uzumaki my clan vault, my Hokage shares, and once he becomes a ninja, he will unlock the Uzumaki Fuinjutsu that my wife Kushina had. He will also, when he turns 15 or 16, he will be able to learn from my Flying Raijin Jutsu in the Hokage Vault. So my son Naruto Uzumaki is now not under the clan or the civilian council. It is under clans from his birth today. And so with this, Naruto, he gets clan treatment, basically. He's still technically a civilian in like the people's eyes, but he's a clan, and with like the government and like Danzo and stuff, they have no hold on Naruto. Yes, they have no hold on to Naruto, as he's part of the clan, as he's part of the clans. Like how Danzo and stuff. Well, Danzo didn't touch Sasuke because Itachi threatened him, but like people can't interfere with Naruto and his stuff. But like Danzo can go talk to a civilian, and well, Danzo really doesn't care. He had Yamanaka people, but you know what I mean. Like the civilian council can't do what they do to Naruto, as Naruto would get his own money, his own resources, due to him being part of a clan, which is the it's going to be the Uzumaki clan, but when they find out about his Namikaze, it'll be the Uzumaki and Namikaze clan mixed together, kind of that kind of stuff. And so once Naruto's born, he grows up in the same apartment. Well, no, not really. Actually, he gets a small home. It's like an apartment, but it's just a home, basically. As it's as big as a normal house that you would live in. But yeah, it's just a normal house you would live in. And so Naruto lives in this house for his whole life, really. And so as he grows up the same as he hangs around children, but he really doesn't have much ostracization, as also Jonin watch him, and Naruto can't really hang out with kids like civilians would, and so Naruto would not just be running around and meet Hinata like the same. So that wouldn't happen. But when Naruto comes of age, he goes to the academy. And so, as Naruto's academy journey is the same, really, nothing really that would change that in the academy. And so, as he goes through his journey through the academy, now as he becomes a ninja, the same as he learns the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and as he defeats Mizuki, this is where the story changes from the original plot. As Hiruzen calls Naruto to his office, and two things are bad. Naruto needs to fix what he's fix his picture as he's part of a clan, as Hiruzen tells him this. As Naruto didn't really know that he was part. Well, he had an idea since he got clan treatment, like what Sasuke had. Sasuke had clan treatment, of course, not by the people, but by the Hokage, if that makes sense. And yeah, and he didn't get no stimulus check that Hiruzen gave him. Instead, he had unlimited money, basically, because he has the Namikaze and Uzumaki shares, which add up to about 1 billion, because this is Minato Namikaze's money. Just think how much money he got from the Hokage and stuff when he took down like 5,000 Iowa and Iowa troops, or like more than that probably. And so he probably got a lot of money from that and all his other journeys as Jonin, Chunin, Genin, and all that stuff. And Kushina too, and her family, as they would still have the Uzumaki money or the money that she's gained. And so Naruto has like $1 billion or something like that. Yes, a lot of money. Tons of money. And so he buys tons of ramen as well. Actually, he wouldn't have the need for ramen as he gets a more healthier diet or a healthier thing to eat from, but he still loves ramen. Like, he gets it at least 3 times a week, and he has a basic meal for the other times. Well, for most of the week, if you catch my drift. Because he doesn't have a need to only eat ramen, because he wasn't because he's under the clan and not the civilian protection. And so, yeah. And so when Hiruzen hands Naruto his new scroll, you could say, yes, his new scroll, Naruto, yes, his new scroll, as Naruto reads in it and finds out that it's just Fuinjutsu and a like swordsmanship. And so as Naruto doesn't really like swords, as he just uses a kunai, as he then starts to follow the first Fuinjutsu thing, as it is a basically he can seal a person, and it uses shadow clones as it's a 5-pronged seal. As when they both hold it, the seal traps that person inside the seal. As Naruto is able to learn this rather quickly, and as he joins Team 7, as now the whole Brooklyn Nine finds out that Naruto is part of a clan, as they always wondered why he get a clan treatment, as he's part of the Uzumaki clan, and they didn't know that was a clan and wondered what it is. And so as Naruto tells Kakashi his dream is to become Hokage, and Sasuke wants to kill his brother, and Sakura wants Sasuke. And so it's the bell test. So Naruto runs at Sasuke, or no, runs at Kakashi as he said starts, as he created shadow clones, as they went to attack, but Naruto kept 5 shadow clones behind, as they all got into place, as this is part of Naruto's plan. And so right when Kakashi thinks he has him is about to do the finger hold to the butt thing that he did in the story, he gets trapped as Kakashi's eyes widen, as he feels a strain on his body as he's trapped. since Naruto has an abundance of chakra, and since this is the Uzumaki ceiling, this is way stronger than Kakashi anticipated. He's gonna have to really use a lot of strength to get out of this, as he looks at Naruto, who grins at him. And so as Naruto starts to grab towards Kakashi's bells, as Naruto is able to touch the bells as it churns in the lights, as Sasuke and Sakura widen their eyes, as then Kakashi then pushes out tons of his chakra, taking out the ceiling, as Naruto groaned, as Kakashi kicked him into the water, and then Kakashi nails his eye. That was close. Very close. And so then Kakashi just goes on to destroy Naruto and tie him up to a tree. And so then he goes to knock out Sakura and then fight Sasuke, who is able to touch the bells but not get as close as Naruto. But Kakashi was surprised that Naruto actually used tactical thinking. Naruto never does that. Yes, Naruto did use some type of tactical thinking to trap Kakashi in his barrier, but the barrier wasn't strong enough. But it's still a strong barrier nonetheless. So yeah, and so now he Naruto now that they pass, which Sasuke gives him his bowl, as they pass, as now they're doing D-rank missions. As Naruto starts to learn more Fuinjutsu, like ceiling tags, like basically like chakra, so like what he can make a person pass out with putting a ceiling tag on their forehead, or he can make explosive tags, and he can make storage tags and stuff. So throughout this month, he learns a lot of Fuinjutsu, and he gets the hang of it, and he even learned, and he even had a like it they can take a person's chakra if there's 5 people, aka Naruto's 5 shadow clones, can hold hands, like hold the rat hand sign to take a person's chakra. But if the person has the physical abilities to basically stop it, they can. But that chakra transferred to Naruto is chakra transferred to Naruto. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And so Naruto, with the use of his shadow clones, is really good with this. And he's even used some of these tags to help him in their D-rank missions. Like catching the cat, as when they catch it, Naruto might just put a fall asleep tag on the cat, so it doesn't scratch him or anything. And so yeah. Oh yeah, and like a smokescreen thing. And so now Naruto begs Hiruzen to go on a C rank mission, as he agrees, as he wonders what's Naruto's improvements in his Fuinjutsu. And so as they go on the mission, as Sasuke is jealous of Naruto's ability to use Fuinjutsu, as Fuinjutsu is a hard thing to master, as he tried to do Fuinjutsu thinking if Naruto can do it, I can do it, but it doesn't work. But yeah, he almost blew up his apartment, so he decided to never do that again. And so Naruto, now goes he goes to as the demon brothers attack, as Naruto scared at first, but then right when it's about to stab him, Naruto put a sleeping tag on the Chunin. As the Chunin started to fight the sleeping, and then he saw this tag on him, so then he grabs that tag and takes it off, and then he feels fine. And so then he goes to swipe at Naruto, but then there's already 5 shadow clones around him, as then chakra is starting to get sucked from him, as he falls to his knees, as Naruto grins, as Naruto feels the warm blue energy going inside of him, as as the demon brother fall to his knees, as Kakashi yells Naruto to stop, as he's about to kill him, taking all that chakra, as as Naruto has Uzumaki, will as and like chakra, so it would take out the demon brother's chakra way much faster than it should. As Naruto and the Shadow Clone stop, as they see him passed out, and then Naruto looks in horror, thinks, "What did I do?" And so Kakashi says, "You're fine. You didn't kill him. He's just heavily depleted of chakra, which is good." And so Sasuke and Sakura wondered, what was that? That Fuinjutsu was amazing. He just took their chakra. And so Kakashi nodded. Yes, Naruto did take their chakra with this Fuinjutsu. This Fuinjutsu is unheard of, Naruto. And and Naruto said, "It is? This is only a rank in my clan's Fuinjutsu." And Kakashi widened his eyes. Uzumaki, the legendary Uzumaki clan, which prowess was in Fuinjutsu. Of course, a clan like this would rank that only C rank. If this is the capabilities of this Fuinjutsu, Naruto could be the best Fuinjutsu user in the Leaf soon. As this one Fuinjutsu was able to take down the Chunin level ninja. Albeit the Chunin was caught off guard, and Naruto used some tactics to stop the Chunin, but the Chunin still got caught in it. As Naruto really wasn't thinking, he just wanted to get get him away from him, as he was scared for his life. And so Naruto goes to he just he goes away, basically. Yes, he goes away. Does he go away? No, they walk, as Kakashi wondered why the Demon Brothers attacked Tazuna as he asked, but Tazuna ignored that question. And so Kakashi gets to their boat and asks him again, as Tazuna finally answers. And so he says about Gato and his tyranny, and Kakashi decides to stay, as when Naruto Naruto doesn't get called a scaredy cat, but Zabuza throws a huge demon wind shuriken at them, as they all duck. As Kakashi nods at Naruto, as Naruto then makes shadow clones, and then he is able to trap Zabuza as the mist starts, but Kakashi runs at Zabuza as they clash, as he also pushes his chakra out, dispelling the mist, as Zabuza growls, and then he attacks. And so he thinks that brat knows Fuinjutsu. This won't be easy. And so as he is able to get Kakashi in his water prison, as Naruto, he just traps him, but Zabuza grins. So this brat is just gonna let me stay here. So as Sasuke runs at Zabuza, but Zabuza is able to overpower Naruto easily and thinks, you're weak, brat. And then he kicks Sasuke away, and then Naruto growls, and so Naruto grins. Well, my chakra entrapment isn't. Well, he has to stay still, and if he overpowers with his chakra, he has to let go of the water prison. Like Naruto thinks, and then he says. And so Naruto says, Uzumaki Fuinjutsu. Demon entrapment ceiling. As Sasuke knows this, he's going to use that. Sasuke thought, excited, and so then Sasuke runs at the Zabuza, as the Zabuza tries to break out, but he can't with not just his will force. He has to dispel this, and he feels chakra getting drained from him, as he's gone to 75. Well, no, he was already pretty ran out. So he went from probably like 75% to 50% chakra as his chakra's going down more slowly than the demon brothers, but still going down as Naruto's breathing calmly and thinks, yes, yes. As then Sasuke kicks Zabuza in the face as Zabuza dispels the entrapment, letting go of Kakashi as Kakashi stabs him in the stomach. As Zabuza screams out in pain as they go on for their fight with Kakashi using his Sharingan. As Kakashi nods at Naruto and Sasuke saying good work. As Zabuza growls and thinks, that brat and the stupid Fuinjutsu. And so as Naruto will as Kakashi bodies Zabuza, as now Naruto, yep, like no, same thing happens when Naruto and Inari and Sasuke and Naruto have their competition to see who's better, but they end up tying, getting to the top of the tree. Top of the tree to the tree. And so Naruto yeah. So then now they have their what am I call it? They have their I'm thinking what do they have? What do they have? They have their fight. As Sasuke fights Haku, as Naruto defeats those weak bandits, as he goes to fight with Sasuke, as he jumps in the middle, as stupid Naruto himself, as Sasuke scolds him for that, and so then Sasuke wonders, will Fuinjutsu work in here? And so then he says, Naruto, try your demon entrapment ceiling. And so Naruto tries it, but since Naruto can't lock onto a target, he can't do it. And so Sasuke nods and then he says, just cover me with your shadow clones and I'll try to hit him. And so then as Naruto does that, and this is the same thing that they do with Sasuke in the original story. And so as this happens, sadly, Sasuke gets knocked out as Naruto goes Nine Tails mode on Haku, as he ends up seeing his mask and thinks, Haku. And so then Haku sacrifices his life for Zabuza as Naruto has found his ninja way, as he tells Zabuza, did he mean nothing to you? And so as Zabuza dies, killing Gato, dying peacefully. And so as Kakashi is surprised about the outcome of the fight. And so as the bridge gets built, as they head back to the Leaf Village, as Kakashi tells Hiruzen, Naruto's very proficient in Fuinjutsu, as he's really good at it. And so Hiruzen nods and says, thank you for the report, Kakashi. I'm glad both of our clan members, you could say, of your team is doing well. And Kakashi nods, yes, Sasuke just awakened his Sharingan, which is great. And Hiruzen nods and says, well, Kakashi, you can leave. And so Naruto and his team sign up for the Chunin exams, as they do it, as Naruto has developed another jutsu. Well, he didn't develop it, but he learned another Fuinjutsu. This Fuinjutsu is when he places down one tag, he can no matter how far he goes, his chakra network will attach to that tag, as he's able to teleport there no matter what. And so when the Chunin exam, when they're walking with Sasuke and Sakura, Naruto gives them these two tags and says, these two tags are very important, he says, and they will say, why, Naruto? And so Naruto says, oh, as he grins, and he says, well, these tags are so cool because I can teleport to you no matter where you are. These tags are connected to my chakra network. It's so cool, right? As as they nod and says, yes, it's good. And so Naruto grins and he says, once my chakra starts glowing, I will appear to you guys in a flash. He says, yes, in a flash. And so Naruto grins and he says, this is only a B rank Fuinjutsu as their shot. This is higher than the other one. How good is this? Is it basically anywhere? As this Fuinjutsu can go, it is basically attached to a person across the whole ninja world. If Naruto put this tag on Gaara, he'll be able to teleport to Gaara, but it doesn't work by hand like Minato did. This tag has to be resonated with Naruto's chakra, which you just have to put your chakra into, and well, and only an Uzumaki can use this type. As the Uzumaki use the ancient texts, yes, the ancient text on their Fuinjutsu, as only an Uzumaki can read the Fuinjutsu. It's like how only or only people from Wano or Nico Robin is a different case on how only people from Wano could read those little texts to go to the final island in One Piece. So yeah. And so as Naruto and Sasuke goes through, as Naruto still fights Rock Lee with just taijutsu as he loses. As now it's the first part where they go in as Kiba makes fun of Naruto and Naruto makes fun of him back. And yeah. And so as they go on to the first part of the exam, as Naruto passes the exact same way, as now it's the second part of the exam. As when they start, as when he gets separated from his team, Naruto just teleports right to them, as he grins as he nods at Sasuke, as then Sasuke nods. He thinks their chances are higher with Naruto in his ceiling, and so as Sasuke turns on his Sharingan, and him and Naruto are basically tag teaming or like Orochimaru, as he's impressed with their teamwork. As when Sasuke does the Uchiha wire thing, Naruto does a demon trapping right at the tree, as the shadow clones all take his chakra, as Orochimaru feels a drain in his chakra. It's only like 2.5% of his chakra getting drained per second, but it's still a big part of his chakra. As before he breaks out, 90% of Orochimaru chakra is down the drain. As with this, it's bad for like Orochimaru, as he got drained more than he wanted to. As chakra also drains his physical energy, as Orochimaru summons a snake and attacks them. As Sasuke and like Naruto fight Orochimaru more, thinking their chances are better, with Naruto then throwing a teleportation tag right at Orochimaru, as his chakra resonates, as Naruto makes a hand seal. As then Naruto appears right behind Orochimaru, and not in a flash, but he just appears. It's like a body flicker. Yes, it's like a body flicker. And so as he punches Orochimaru away, as Sasuke, thinking that they're gonna lose, he is about to hand over the scroll, as Naruto was starting to pant and getting tired, but Naruto said no, as he fights even more. In the tired Sasuke and Naruto, Naruto got that red eyes, so he gets an amp, and so as Naruto gets an amp, he and Sasuke are going even more ferociously. So as Naruto gets another demon trapping, as he's only able to get 5% more of Orochimaru chakra before he breaks out. And so Orochimaru is getting irritated by Naruto. He took 15% of his chakra. And 15% is more than enough for Orochimaru. And so as he goes to attack Naruto, as he grabs him and does the as he does the 5-prong seal. And so now they go like then he knocks out Naruto as he gives Sasuke the curse mark as Sakura cuts off her hair and Rock Lee tries to protect her as Sasuke wakes up, breaks the guy's arms, and they meet Kabuto as they go through the exam. As they pass, as they now are in the preliminaries. And I don't see a point why, or, well, oh yeah, Naruto would catch Kiba as like when he tricks Kiba, he traps him in his demon entrapment ceiling, as Kiba isn't able to break out. See, the difference between Naruto and these other people is Naruto's chakra can overpower Kiba's. See, so that person's chakra has to overpower that other person's chakra basically, in their will, and so since they Kiba's chakra does not overpower Naruto's, he is able to overpower Kiba. And so as he takes all of Kiba's chakra, leaving Kiba at 1% chakra, as Hiruzen looks at Kiba crippled on the ground and he says, "So this is Naruto's Fuinjutsu. It's lethal. He's able to take out a getting of his own with just this." As Naruto's scratches start going away, as this chakra starts to heal him. The compound about this Uzumaki chakra is that, well, he got part of Karin's healing factor basically, and so as that leftover chakra that doesn't need, it just heals his body. As this is great for, well, Naruto. So yeah. And so Naruto passes as he goes to train with Jiraiya, as Jiraiya knows about this, and Jiraiya has the Flying Rasen Jutsu, as Hiruzen gave it to him, as he trains Naruto about Gamabunta, and Naruto is able to summon him. As the tuning exams against Neji starts, oh, and Naruto doesn't stick up for Hinata. She just quits, and she doesn't get a critical injury, which is great. As he fights Neji, having no quarrel against him, but just his will, and he is able to trick Neji by doing some sealing and entrapment stuff. Some like Naruto stuff tricks him, and so when he like when there's two holes and Neji gets off the ground, and instead of that uppercut, Naruto seals does the demon entrapment as it locks Neji in place. Neji tired, it takes the rest of Neji's chakra, making him fall to the ground, barely able to breathe. As Naruto passes, as Naruto's not as tired, as he starts to run around, as he's happy that he won. And so now it's Sasuke fights Gaara, as then the attack happens, as everything goes the same. And so as the attack happens, Naruto gets told by Kakashi to go find Sasuke and fight Gaara. As in the next one, they go to find Sasuke, as then the next part will be the Tsunade arc, or finding Tsunade arc, and then it'll be the Sasuke retrieval arc, and then a bit after, well, the end of it's going to be Naruto finding out that that he is related to Minato Namikaze, and he learns the Flying Rajin on their trip, and some other jutsu, and don't worry, Naruto will eventually learn the jutsu that's able to seal a Nine Tails Biju ball, which it'll be during his journey with Jiraiya. And after the tuning or after this, Naruto is going to be overpowered. He will, no doubt about it. After this, he'll be overpowered. And so yeah, see you guys later and love you.